Now, this doggo may have been to a lot of cons in the US, but never over in Europe, until last February when I had the opportunity to attend NordicFuzzCon, aka NFC in Malmo, Sweden. Now, since it was my first time at a European convention, I right away noticed some differences compared to my experience at a US furry con. This sparked my curiosity to find out more about how European furs might view furries and cons in the US. With my new trusty microphone, I tracked down several attendees to ask them their thoughts and perspectives on a couple questions surrounding this topic. Here's what I found out.
What's your name?
My name is Skylis.
Okay, and what is your species?
It's sugar otter.
Sugar otter. That's really awesome. The really sugar otter. That's pretty cool. Very awesome suit.
Thank you.
So I had a question for you. Is
Yes.
this your first time at NFC?
Oh no, not a chance. No, this is third, fourth, something like that.
Awesome. And have you been to any US cons at all?
Yes, many.
Okay, awesome. Then I have a really important question for you then.
Sure.
What is your impressions of a US con compared to a European con? Like what do you think is kind of fundamentally different about both of them?
U.S. cons are commercial.
Okay.
They're very much about selling things and making money. And most of the people that go to them aren't really interested in that. But the cons still sort of aim in that direction. All of the European cons that I've been to, it's just been something happening on the side.
Okay, that's all. Okay, that's a very interesting take on it. I have one other question then for you.
Sure.
Last question. I've been here, this is my first NFC,
Yes?
and I have met a lot of people, but I've noticed there is a large contingency of cats.
Yes, there is.
Do you have any reasoning of why there are a lot of cats here in Europe?
Yes, because there's a lot of cats in Europe.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome, thank you so much. Okay, yep, so what's your name?
My name's Delta.
Delta, and what species are you?
I'm a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Uh-huh.
So I have a question for you. Has this been your first NFC?
Nah, first MC was back in 2016, so I've been here for a while.
Awesome. Have you been to any US cons before?
Oh yeah, BLFC, FWA.
Okay, so you're very well traveled then.
A little bit.
Okay,
Been
so
a few places.
well, I have a question for you then. Knowing that you've been to a US con and a European con, what do you think is different between the two?
Oh, that's a difficult question, but I would say the space and the food and some of the people maybe. I love Americans.
You love Americans?
Yeah.
Okay, so you love me then.
Yeah.
So that's usually the fundamental difference between the two cons. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I have one other than final question for you. So since I've been here, this is my first NFC, first European con. I've noticed that there is a high contingency of cats. Do you have any reason or comments of why that is?
I have no clue. So you need more dogs.
Need more dogs?
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
getting out of
answer.
control.
Dogs.
Need to keep the cat population a little bit down.
Okay, so there you go. More dogs. Got it.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Okay, hello. Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Blue.
Blue, I love your fursuit. It's awesome.
Oh,
It's
thank
so cute. So Blue, where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany. That's awesome. I love Germany. Germans are great. I love it here.
Thank you.
So I have a question for you. So this is your first con at NFC or no?
It's my first NFC, but my second con. My first con was Eurofurence last year.
Okay. And have you been to any US cons before?
Not yet, but I'm planning going to Entricon this year.
Okay, that's awesome. So I have a question for you. Given your impressions, maybe, since you haven't been to a con yet, what do you think is going to be different from a European con to a US con?
I think so. Americans have another mentality than Europeans. I think they are more direct, I guess. In Europe, people don't. If they meet a furry on the street, they don't speak to them directly. I think in the US that will be different if they say, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that's you're going to be your impressions. Well, hopefully when you go to Entricon, you have a really good time. It's a good con. I'm going to be there.
Oh,
So when you see me, you can definitely say hi to me again.
Of course I will.
Awesome. Awesome.
I put my cat on the mic.
Dude, what are you doing? Oh my god, man!
Okay, hi, what's your name?
My name is Kale.
Kale. Nice to meet you. And what species are you?
I'm an Arctic wolf.
An Arctic wolf, not a cat. You're not too
I'm here live.
Arctic
It's not,
wolf.
I'm
Okay.
not a cat.
So, question for you. Is this your first time at NordicFuzzCon?
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay. So, have you been to any US cons though?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so question for you. You've been to US, you've been NFC, you've been to US con. What do you think is the fundamental difference between the two, you know, going to a US con as opposed to going to a European con?
The US cons are usually a little bit too large for me. I feel like you kind of get lost in, you know, sticking with the groups you know, and that's kind of a problem, you know, like, because you don't really have the chance to get to meet a lot of people. Like, sometimes you can get kind of connected with people who know people, but you're kind of always in the same circles. And here you kind of get the opportunity to reach out and meet kind of new people way easier because the con is smaller.
Awesome. Okay, one final question then. Since I've been here at NordicFuzzCon, and this is my first time at a European con, I've noticed there's a lot of actual cats. Do you have any reason why there's so many cats here in Europe?
I think because cats are a lot like people from Europe. They're very sassy and they don't like being touched.
Good answer. Awesome, thank you so much.
So that concludes the interviews with some interesting answers and perspectives on these topics. If you have any thoughts on this video or suggestions on what questions I could ask in future videos like this one, let me know in the comments. And this doggo would love it if you took a moment to click the like, follow, subscribe, for it greatly supports me and my channel. As always, till next time, stay awesome.